Namaste and welcome to Namaste Yoga. My name is Surabhi. I am a yoga teacher. The goal of my channel is to tell you all those little tips and tricks that many yoga teachers know, but somehow in class setting they do not get conveyed to the students. So, you have been practicing pranayamas regularly. You know the basic rules of doing different pranayamas. You know how to exhale in Kapalbhati. You know in Bhastrika we mostly breathe from the chest, not from the belly, etc., etc., etc. You are very comfortable practicing pranayama, but this is just the beginner's level. Now what? For example, in Anulom Vilom Pranayama, you know that you have to inhale from one nostril, exhale from the other. Then inhale from the same nostril, exhale from the other nostril. You know which mudra to make in which hand. You also know that in Anulom Vilom, you always start breathing in from the left nostril, and when you stop the practice, you always stop after you exhale from your left nostril. You know everything about it. But now, how do you go deep, or how do you take your practice to advanced level? Because it is extremely important that you progress in a systematic manner in your practice of pranayama. Let's take the same example of Anulom Vilom Pranayama. In the beginner level, you inhale and exhale on the ratio of 1:1, which means if you are inhaling for 5 times, you exhale also 5 times or 5 counts. As you become comfortable with this practice, you can inhale and exhale to the count of 20-20. And once you are comfortable inhaling up to 20 count, exhaling up to 20 count, then you take your practice to next level. Then you do this at the ratio of 1:2. Then when you become comfortable doing this up to 10-20 or 20-40 count, and you can sustain your practice up to 10 minutes or 15 minutes, then you move on to the next level, even more advanced level. And then you start the retention of the breath. So you inhale, then you hold your breath and you exhale. And that is the count of 1:1:2. The next level is going to be even more intense. So like that you keep on improving in a systematic way until you are at the most advanced level, where you can do the retention 2 times, after inhalation and after exhalation. And every level has its certain ratio to keep up to. Obviously, this does not happen in a couple of months. It takes years and years of practice to reach to that. But the right path and right guidance is extremely important. In the same way, do you know that you can do Ujjayi pranayamas in 4 different techniques? Also, Kapalbhati, Bhastrika, they also needs to be practiced in a systematic manner. So, if you are doing the basic beginner level practice of pranayama, you don't want actually to go in advanced level, then that is totally okay. You may continue with the basic practice, which is also very much needed in today's world. But if you are one of those pranayams enthusiasts and you want to take your practice to deeper level, then there is a system that needs to be followed. In order to make it easier for everyone to follow the proper system, the ultimate pranayama course has been created, which will guide you every step of the way, starting from how to do different pranayamas, what you should be aware of before practicing certain pranayamas, when you should consider yourself ready for the next level, and what you should be doing in that level. It is a self-paced guide for people to practice pranayamas properly and systematically. The link to the ultimate pranayama course is available at the top, also in the description box. If you have any other question, please feel free to write them in the comment box. I would love to answer them. You can also check out the detailed description of the course on the website page by clicking the same link. Practicing pranayama is very important, specifically in these days and times. So I hope that you all keep up with your practice, and I wish you all a very happy and healthy day. Namaste.